Yo, how's it going, my amigos and amigas? Welcome back to a brand new video. Hope you're doing well. In today's video, we're going to be talking about this new fat acceptance movement that's going on. Well, it's not really new. It's been around for a hot minute. Before we get into it, I just want to say the following. No, I don't hate fat people. I don't think they're below me. I'm not saying that. I don't want people to put words in my mouth that I hate fat people and I think they should all die. I'm not saying that at all in this video, okay? So I got this DM this morning and it said the fat acceptance community is back at it again. I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift. It's just not for me, right? The music's not for me, but if you do, that's awesome, more power to you. And they gave me the context for the situation. And this whole thing is about Taylor Swift's new music video, Anti-Hero. The song is about her deepest insecurities. She was going through an eating disorder back in the day and was anorexic at some point. So in the video, she's seen checking her weight on the scale. The scale displays the word fat in big letters and she gets sad. That's it, and I'll play the clip for you.
I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be.
So that's what we're calling out. So that was enough to trigger this woman and the whole TikTok fat community. I'm not a Swiftie. I'm not here to defend her, but I do think this drama and this controversy is beyond stupid. But for some reason, the quote unquote fat community wants to attack her, wants her to change the video and take it down because it is offensive and triggering and stuff.
Hey Taylor Swift, what the fuck, dude? Being fat is not a bad thing, and in 5 seconds of your music video, you have successfully reinforced the idea that it is. And believe me, I'm empathetic that she has had an eating disorder and struggles with her relationship with food and herself, but that does not give her permission to perpetuate a really harmful fucking narrative.
It's not about you, idiot. It's not about you. She didn't make this music video. She didn't make this song for you and was like, will this be accepted by the fat community? Will they like it? Will they approve of this? Once again, this is her talking about her experience with the food disorder. This is how she viewed herself as, when in reality she's not fat. Once again, these people just want to make everything about them. That's how huge their ego is. They're like, this is about me, this is bothering me. The music video was not meant for you. This is her album about her life and her struggles and her situation. It's not about you. Do you think she was thinking about fucking Reina Conan while making this? Like, oh, I think she might like this, I'm gonna write it for her. Once again, it's her experience, it's her perspective, and this woman's like, no, I don't like it because it's unacceptable that you think like this. These people are beyond entitled. What's next? They want her to take down the music video because it's offensive, because it's fat phobic? I don't know. Entitled women making this about themselves when the song isn't about you or written for you or about you or anything. So get off your high horse and come back to reality. How dare you, Taylor Swift? Like, how dare you, you dumb bitch? Like, seriously.
Fat is not a feeling, and feeling fat or fearing being fat or not liking the way you look, which is often what feeling fat actually is, does not mean that you deal with these systemic issues that actual fat people actually deal with.
Okay, so I hear this a lot, but I've heard people say that if you feel or you're scared of getting fat, that's wrong. How is that bad exactly? So me, sensitive, Oscar, I don't want to be fat. I don't want to weigh 350 pounds. Now, am I the skinniest person alive? Absolutely not. I'm not saying I'm ripped, six-pack and everything, not at all. But for you to come on here and be like, if you're scared of getting fat or getting weight, you're part of the problem. You're fat phobic. How dare you not want to weigh 600 pounds like me? If you do, and you're happy with that, and you know the risk that comes with that, but you want it, that's awesome, great for you. I will celebrate you and I will cheer for you. But do not try to victimize and attack all the people who don't want to look fat because we don't agree with you. Just because we don't agree with you doesn't mean you have to turn against us. Once again, this person's so fucking brain dead and dense. Once again, Taylor Swift didn't make this music video for you. This is her life. This is her experience. And for you to be like, that's not valid or that's offensive, if anything, that's worse. You're saying that skinny people don't go through it. I don't know who's really the bad guy here, me for being a level-headed person or this girl for saying you're skinny, you're not valid, this isn't valid, how dare you? Just clown behavior at its finest, to be honest. I don't want to look like Nick Avocado. Is that so wrong? And that's also really unhealthy. Sorry, I don't want to gain 7,000 pounds. Sorry, I guess. My apologies.
In 2010 to 2014, I was a counselor for teenage girls. And if this music video had come out then, and they would have seen their fucking idol standing on a scale, looking disappointed and disgusted with herself, and the word fat coming up, I can only imagine how hurt and disgusted with themselves so many of them would have been. And I'm sure there's a lot of people right now who are feeling that way. Like Taylor, you have fat fans. Did you consider them? it blows my mind that someone with this much power and influence, who's all about empowerment and all this bullshit, would do something so short-sighted and out of touch.
You know, instead of making this TikTok about Taylor Swift and how she's fatphobic and not an ally anymore, I think this person should spend their time in the gym. This is so stupid, and I hope no one apologizes for this. Taylor Swift doesn't apologize, to be more precise, because there's nothing to apologize for. This is a nothing burger. My problem is my favorite pop star Taylor Swift, her music video wasn't fat friendly, and I don't care that she had anorexia or an eating disorder before, because this is about me. This is about me and the fat community. So that's why she should be representing. That's not her experience. She doesn't have the same experience, ideals, perspective as you. This whole fat acceptance community is so stupid, and I do not fuck with it. Like I said at the start, I don't have a problem with fat people at all. I do have a problem with people like you who make it political and who make it all about themselves. But I guess skinny people can't go through it, guys. Only us fat people. Like, shut up.
Again, what the fuck, Taylor Swift?
I think you missed the point of the song, and while I understand it's triggering, who the fuck gets triggered over a scale that says fat? Honestly, if that's what triggers you, you've never had a problem in real life. She was just writing her own experience. Exactly. It's her song. It's her perspective. It's her feelings. And this woman's like, no, it's about me. No one knows who you are, bitch. No one cares. People really need to stop taking everything so personally. Artists write from their own point of view, and all humans' experiences are valid. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She didn't make that song for fat people. She made that song for her. You missed the point. This song is about her own personal struggle, insecurities, and fears. It's her story and it's art. Shouldn't be censored. I agree. But guys, it gets better. She got clowned on, get this, by a fellow fat person.
And in 5 seconds of your music video, you have successfully reinforced.
Hello, fellow fat, weighing in on this.
Based?
With this response, I want to try to do something on TikTok that isn't done a lot, which is create space for some nuance. For me, the scene of Taylor standing on her scale and it says the word fat is commentary on Taylor's eating disorder, which, of course, the original poster of this notes. But the important thing is context. Again, in my opinion, point of view in writing, in art, makes a difference when it comes to the imagery and the messages that are portrayed. It's pretty clear that Taylor is not saying the way she feels when she steps on a scale is normal, good, or healthy. She's spoken at length about her own disordered eating in songs and interviews, and so I don't have a problem with her showing what her eating disorder sounds like to her.
Exactly. I couldn't have said it better. Taylor Swift is a skinny person, and because she had an eating disorder, when she weighed herself, that's how she felt. It's not that deep. It wasn't warranted. A fucking meltdown from this dumb person right here. Like, oh my gosh, she's so fat, and she's not fat, and how can I make this about myself? But oh my god, having a mental breakdown over this, triggering. What the fuck, Taylor Swift? Anyways, guys, what do you guys think of this situation? Definitely an interesting one. And what can I say? Comment TikTok out once. Again, am I surprised with this? No, beyond ridiculous. Clearly saying that people with anorexia or people who have eating disorders are not valid. Only fat people are valid. And if you hate them, you're fatphobic and you're this and you're that and you're this phobic and that phobic. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Please subscribe, like the video. I would really appreciate it. Notifications on. Talk to you tomorrow if I'm not killed by a Swiftie. Anyways, guys, stay safe out there and I love you. All right, peace out.